Hey everybody, it's Painting Dad here to play a game of 40k, playing 1,000 points. I'm here with Zendral27. Say hello, Zendral.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And I'm just going to run you guys through my army real quick. So 1,000 points of Necrons. First, I have a Lord with a Sempiternal Weave. I have a Technomancer with a Canoptic Control Node. One squad of Crypto Thralls. I also have a Hexmark Destroyer with the Sovereign Coronal. 20 warriors with the Gauss Flayers. No, Gauss Reapers is what they have. I have a Canoptic Doomstalker, Canoptic Reanimator, 5 Deathmarks, a squad of 3 Orphidian Destroyers, and I have 2 units of 1 Locust Heavy Destroyers. One has the Heavy Gauss Cannon, and one has the Emitic Destructor.
So this is my 1,000 points of Imperial Fist. I am bringing Tor Garadon. He is my warlord. I'm also bringing. He's going to be attached to 6 aggressors, all with the Boltstorm Gauntlet and Missile Pod thingamabobs. Next, I got up Apothecary Biologist. He's going to have the Bolter Discipline enhancement, along with my Gravis Captain, and they are going to be paired with 5 Heavy Intercessors, one with the Heavy Bolter option. And for vehicles, I'm bringing a Land Raider and that's an Impulsor, but it is a Gladiator Lancer.
Okay, so here's deployment. We have objectives set. We have all units deployed or ready to start first turn. So my Necrons, here is my deployment. Got the Locust Heavy. I got the big blob of warriors, all the characters, and Crypto Thralls. Hexmarks hanging out behind them. Doomstalker, Reanimator, other heavy locusts, and then up here we have the Hexmark, or not the Hexmark, the Deathmarks. And then if we move around in the battlefield here, we have the Imperial Fist. This is the Gladiator Lancer. We have the Heavy Intercessors with the 2 characters, and then the Land Raider with Tor and the aggressors. So our objectives and deployment. So right here we have sweeping engagement, supply drop, and hidden supplies. So we did put down an extra objective in the middle. We have our Omega objective, if you can see the very faded dry erase marker there. And then this is our Alpha objective. So this objective will leave early on, and then was it the 5th battle round? Maybe, I think all the other 2 leave. So the Omega, this is our final objective that'll be sticking around. So center will probably be hotly contested, but I will be back with the end of Imperial Fist first turn.
Turn 1, I didn't really have a lot of eligible targets. I drew for my secondary Secure No Man's Land and Behind Enemy Lines. Can't really get behind enemy lines, so I picked Secure No Man's Land. Couldn't make the advance with my Heavy Intercessor blob, so I just moved everything out a little bit, picked a couple wounds off of a Crypto Thrall, and then killed 2 Deathmarks with the Gladiator Lancer.
We're back at the end of Necron turn 1. I drew for my tactical objectives no prisoners and overwhelming force. And then looking at the round, I moved out with the locust. Basically, everything kind of moved out toward the center objective. The warrior squad was able to make it on objective 1 there. Hexmark stayed put. All wounds were regenerated. I think I rolled a 6 on these, so I got both those death marks back. Crypto Thrall regenerated his wound. So moved out, got into range to shoot, and I kind of bodied that unit of heavy intercessors. It was basically the Doomstalker, just rolled hot, ended up with 8 shots. I think I got 6 wounds out of it, and yeah, just kind of took out the unit. The Apothecary was finished off by actually the anti-tank Locust Heavy Destroyer. So poor captain's on his own. But yeah, I ended up taking out those 2 units, and I scored 4 points on no prisoners, and have 1 squad just barely touching the objective, but that's it for Necron turn 1.
So at the beginning of Imperial Fist turn 2, I moved the Land Raider up, unloaded Tor as well as the aggressors. They got out, did some damage, ran up in there, a little bit of a tar pit going on in the middle now. Tor did die to Overwatching from the Hexmark Destroyer, but that's fine. He also did kill the Canoptic Doomstalker, which was pretty cool. Then I have my Gladiator Lancer and Captain just holding down the fort on the other side of the board. And that's it for me, turn 2.
So Necrons turn 2. What happened here? Let's see. I fell back the warriors from the combat with the aggressors, just to try to solidify my control over this objective here and move toward the center, especially since this is the Omega objective that'll be sticking around. Let's see, move the hex mark. I put the heavy destroyer right here on the objective. I dropped in the Orphidian destroyers here to tag this objective over here. During shooting, I put everything I had into this captain right here and only did 3 wounds to him. So he's down to 3 wounds, and I did not kill anything. I did, see, I advanced the Locust heavy destroyer here and put protocol of, I don't remember, Sudden Storm, I think, to give him his weapon assault, so he got to shoot. But I did get my secondary of area denial. I got the full 5 for that, being within 6, and this captain is not within 6, wholly within 6, so I was able to get that. But that was it. I did not kill anything, and I'm probably in not a super good spot. But we'll see how it works for Imperial Fist turn 3.
So turn 3 with the Imperial Fist, I charged the center blob. As they fell back, I just approached them again. I shot the Hexmark Destroyer off the board, as well as one of his, what are they called, the flying things?
The Heavy Locust.
Yeah, Heavy Locust Destroyer, killed it.
And the Reanimator.
And the Reanimator, yep. And yeah, we're stuck in the middle again. I tank shocked with the tank, ended up killing the Crypto Thralls. They're going to just come right back, but yeah, that's the end of turn 3 for me.
End of turn 3 for the Necrons. I didn't do a whole lot. I fell back with the warriors and put them on this objective as well. So I'm on both center objectives, including the Omega objective. I moved my Orphidians over this way. I got Defend Stronghold as a secondary objective, so I dropped my hex marks down to touch this objective just to try for it. I mean, they might die from all this other stuff, but gonna try for it. The Locust Heavy Destroyer stayed put. And with my shooting, I put everything I could into the captain. I caused 0 wounds with shooting. I think my death marks shot at the aggressors and didn't kill anybody. I charged with my Orphidians and caused a couple wounds to the captain, but I could not finish him for assassinate. So no assassinate for me. He returned and killed a destroyer on his own. And that is it for the turn. So I'm holding a lot of the primaries, but we're going to turn 4. I'm not scoring secondaries. So it's a close game, pretty low scoring game. We'll see how turn 4 goes.
Imperial Fist, round 4, top of round 4. I moved both of my vehicles up to deny him that point in the back, which I killed all of the death marks there. I drew for my secondaries area denial, which I'm not going to get, and storm hostile objective, which he had a Locust Heavy Destroyer with an anti-vehicle loadout in that building. I charged him, and the aggressors beat the ever-living crap out of him. That's the end of my turn.
Bottom of turn 4 with the Necrons. All I have left is the big warrior blob. What I did was I consolidated them onto the Omega objective that'll be sticking around through turn 5. I put my shots into the Gladiator, caused a couple wounds. I charged the Gladiator, caused a couple more wounds. It's down to 5 wounds. But otherwise, that was my entire turn. I did complete Assassinate with an Overwatch on the Gravis Captain before from last turn. But that's it. On to turn 5. So finishing out the game, we just decided to do turn 5 in one little summary here. Zendril took his turn. He drew 2 really good secondaries, which were, what were they?
Deploy Teleport Homer and Capture Enemy Outpost.
Yep, which he got both of them with this Land Raider. So that gave him a cool, 13 points right away. Unfortunately, we kind of figured out there was no way to dislodge these warriors from the objective, which gave me 15 points for just having the warriors sitting there on the Omega objective. And then I wasn't going to do anything. There's a small chance I could kill the tank, but that's minute. It doesn't matter at any point. And yeah, the aggressors weren't going to make it to make a difference for the game. So what was our total score, Zendril?
Total score was ThePaintingDad winning 76-41.
76-41. So I feel like I got trashed there, but the center objectives, having the 2 center objectives with that objective, really kind of went my way with my big warrior blob because Necrons. But yeah, I mean, I think it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good game.
First game we played since like July, I think,
just
July
since the 4th of
4th.
July,
Oh, the 4th of July massacre.
Yeah. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, but thank you guys for everyone who came to watch this little mini battle report. Hope to do this more often as we kind of figure out what we do and how to get like a format. So if you have suggestions, please just let us know, leave a comment or something. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks, guys.
See ya.